Good morning, welcome everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 1st of February. Yes, January has gone. Oh well, nothing we can do about it, it's all behind us now. And I think a lot has certainly been happening in the last 4 weeks, guys, hasn't it? We've had a big start to the year, so much going on, it's mad. But really great that there's so many kind of protests going on, because like I always say, protests are good because it means people are moving to a different frequency vibration. Apologies guys, I'm still quite crook. I feel like I've been a hypochondriac for like 6 months. God, it's just terrible. This virus, which I'm pretty sure is the JN1 variant, it's gone to my chest. How did it get to my chest? So now I've got this like really horrific cough, guys, so bear with me. I sound like an old smoker with emphysema. It's terrible. It's gone right to my chest. I know a lot of you guys had it. Jen, I know Lou, you had it at one stage. Pam, I think you even had it. There was tons of us here that have had it, and it ends up like a chest infection. So I'm trying to take it really easy today, but I felt all right this morning, so I thought I'd come and do a quick video. My neck's a lot better from my acupuncture. Oh my gosh, we're having a real run of it, aren't we, guys? It's just, it's frustrating. But I guess if you think about it, for probably 4 years, we have carried probably the weight of the world a little bit on our shoulders. As much as we've learnt to drop the backpacker burdens that I taught and the Bergens and all that stuff I talk about, you know, we've still had to, well, I guess we've had to be like a bit of a David Icke. If you think of David Icke, he's carried the load for like 30 years, speaking out and trying to tell the truth. With a lot of people not believing him. And I guess we've had a little probably taste of that, haven't we, guys, where we were put into that conspiracy theorist category and we weren't believed. And now everything's coming to fruition. So, you know, now we've just got to get our health right and keep ourselves going. So I guess in a way it's maybe our body's purging. I don't know what's going on, but it's weird. Hey guys, I am on Rumble now. I'm still trying to work out the camera system over there. It's very different to YouTube. I managed to get that little video on through their little camera, but it kept going black and nearly going off, so I had to keep tapping it. So if anyone knows how to get a video from your gallery to Rumble, it won't accept my videos from my gallery. So I even did it through Safari, a bit of a long story. Still trying to work out how to get my videos on there. I heard something about I might need a Rumble camera app, but anyway, bear with me. I'm figuring it out, guys. You know me, tech savvy not. But, you know, I got there with YouTube in the end, and I have been doing it for 7 years, so you think I would be pretty good at working all this out, but luckily I've got a teenage daughter, so she might help me with all that. So fingers, I can get Rumble sorted soon. So I'm still there, but I'm going to stay on YouTube too, guys. I think it's important that we keep putting things out there. You know, we've built a beautiful little community here. Welcome anybody that's new. Please consider subscribing. Hit the bell notification as well so you know my videos pop up. Don't forget, guys, to hit the like buttons and comment down below. I love to chat to you. It often takes me a day to get back to you because we're often on different sides of the world. But, you know, we just have to keep pushing through. That's my belief anyway. We can't just stop because they're trying to shut us up and shut us down, which we know they're going to after the Davos this year, and they're rebuilding trust. Well, we know that means we're going to rebuild trust by squashing anyone who's talking out against our agenda and narrative. That's pretty much what I hear when they're talking. So they'll go for the disinformation and misinformation again, which, funny enough, during the last 4 years, all the things we got fact-checked for, I know most of you here got fact-checked on Facebook and YouTube and everywhere, and all our comments, well, we know all our comments were removed on YouTube. You guys all experienced here on my channel. You know, ended up pretty much all being true. So, you know, where's our apologies for all of that? Removing all our information, putting this as misinformation up in front of, you know, on Facebook, all our family and friends, and making out we're completely stupid, and then it's all come true. So anyway, we've moved on from all that, haven't we? We're letting go. We're pulling up anchor, aren't we, guys? And we're moving forward. I've only got one bit of admin today, guys. Sorry, I'm prattling on again. Cheers, everyone. I got my cup of tea. So bear with me if I do a massive cough. Oh, it's just, this virus does not go away. It is immortal, isn't it? The only thing I wanted to just touch on is I personally, and I did post it on my Facebook page, Chrissy Fitzgerald Psychic Life Coach. If anyone's interested, I've got 2 Facebook pages, private one and I've got a public one that I use here to share things with my channel. I'm a bit over Taylor Swift. We know they're using her to indoctrinate the young ones. We know that she's their big power tool that they're all using. This morning they were talking about TikTok, and they were going on about apparently the music that TikTok's using, they're overusing it. Because it seems to be... Charlie! Puss, 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 puss. My blind cat is doing her echolocation if you're new here. Don't be frightened. She just tries to find her way around the house. She's pretty old, and I think she's pretty deaf. So TikTok's, they're getting called out for overusing the music rights. So I think there's going to be a few changes. But of course, the only picture they really showed was Taylor Swift again. So she's in your face all the time, guys. But you know what annoys me is, remember that time I shot a video? I've done it a couple of times, and I put that lovely Indian, Native American Indian music in the background. I got a strike for that because I didn't have the rights to the music. Like, what the hell? Anyway, but TikTok can use as much as they want, as it is China, of course. So they're looking into that. They're questioning why they're allowed to use so much of the music that the poor old singers aren't getting their royalties from it all, or not enough apparently. The other thing is, still on Taylor Swift, we know they're going to use her as their swing vote. They're talking a lot about this. I think they did it last time too, didn't they? We know that if she speaks out in America with the voting, you know what the hell's going to happen there. Votes go up. So I think they're going to look at using her again. Now, did I tell you guys, when I went in the bookshop the other day, I know a lot of you have seen it on my Facebook page, I nearly fell over. I don't know if I mentioned it to you. I don't think I did. I was looking in the kids section because I homeschool my daughter. I'm always looking for books for her. New subjects, history books, things like that. And there it was. Oh, yes. The Taylor Swift, wait for it, golden book. Yes, she's got her own little golden book. Remember the little golden book with the gold spine on it and everything? And it was, the 3 little piggies, or Hansel and Gretel, or, Jack and the Beanstalk. Well, now there's Taylor Swift. And it's got her on the cover like this, doing the little heart like this. I can't even do it. Doing the heart. Wasn't that Justin Bieber's heart? Doing the heart. I couldn't believe my eyes. She's got her own golden book. What the hell is the world coming to? So, obviously, Taylor Swift is definitely a tool. Example, we compare her a lot to Mr. Beast here on YouTube, because we know Mr. Beast got his own chocolate bars and range of everything. So, they definitely use, in our opinion, these people to... possibly for a little bit of brainwashing, we're thinking. And if Taylor Swift's got her own golden book, well, I didn't even know what to say when I saw it. I showed my daughter and her eyes just went, even she was shocked. And she's 14. Oh my goodness. All right, I guess we've just got to move with the times, haven't we, guys? My God. How's Taylor Swift a riveting story? Anyway. All right, I'll close my eyes, guys. We'll get started and we'll see what comes up. Oh, I'm getting this image, and this is for all of us now, guys. They're showing us on a picnic. We're like on this picnic. It's just showing us on a picnic. This is how chilled out we are. When you go on a picnic, you're pretty much having a really relaxed day, or you're creating something that you're really in the moment, living in the moment. You've got your cheeses, your grapes, your strawberries, maybe your champagne or your thermos of coffee or something like that. And maybe your bread to cut up, and you're just sitting there chilling out and you're appreciating nature. I'm getting this image of all of us having a beautiful picnic. And it's saying like a shared moment where we're sharing this moment together now. And what the guides are saying is this is the transition. We're sharing it, but we're having, it's just like saying we're on this giant picnic We're living in the now. We're sitting on this picnic rug. We've got our picnic baskets. There's no noise. There's just sounds of nature. There's, might be a creek flowing by. There's beautiful birds tweeting in the trees. The sunlight's glistening through the leaves. A lot of you will probably be getting ready for spring. I know, Martin, you're teasing me about spring. That means we'll be getting close to autumn. The leaves will be turning yellow soon. No. So, I'm getting that image of all of us. Just this year, we've got to make sure we stay in the now. That's why we're getting the image of the picnic. Just to make sure that we stay very calm, we stay very centered, we stay very grounded, and we're still enjoying our life in a very simplified way. That's the message I'm getting for all of us, guys. All right. I'm getting visuals of a lot of these global leaders. I'm getting mostly Trudeau and Sushi. People are really going to start hurling comments at them. I guess you could say it's like heckling. But they're going to be thrown a lot of tough questions. We know Trudeau will just talk his way out of it. Sushi's going to get a little bit tongue-tied. I'm feeling like Sushi's going to get a little bit tongue-tied because he's got to try and cover everything up all the time. We know what they're up to, and they know what they're up to. But they presume that a lot of people don't know what they're up to, although people are waking up to what they're up to. So I am getting that Sushi particularly might get a little bit tongue-tied when he's answering questions. Could even be when he's doing perhaps a Q&A, question-answer format. He might get interviewed and he might get a little bit tongue-tied as he tries to cover things up. Because, when you're trying to cover up and you're trying to kind of lie, but lie by omission, so you just don't want to talk about it. So he's going to have to think. You're going to see him, if he has this interview thing, which it could be, he knows this is all about his position of power. So he has to stay really on point with the questions, but he doesn't want to let information out. So I feel you're going to see him hesitate, then he's going to answer. So that's how you're going to know he's kind of stumbling kind of over his words because he's got to do too much thinking. See, they can't let all the information out, or people will just be marching in the streets, which is what we want. So I'm getting Sushi and Trudeau more heckling and getting asked a lot more questions. See, we know that Trudeau's pretty good at talking around everything. He just bullshits, basically. So he's not going to get as tongue-tied. But I do see Sushi getting a bit tongue-tied. Because Sushi, you got to picture it, he'll be under a lot of pressure now. Because we know, like I keep saying, the revolving door of prime ministers, he doesn't want to be and thrown out the revolving door, which could happen very easily. So he's really trying to hang on to his position. It's showing me him, he's like in his chair in 10 Downing Street. It's showing me him in his office in his big leather chair or whatever, and he's putting his seatbelt on. He's buckling in for the ride, but he's also wanting to keep himself there. So Sushi wants to really hold his position of power. Okay, so this virus, I'm so over it. I hope you guys are getting better. I know you said it took a long time to get over it. I'm on the Ventolin now for the chest. You can hear it. It's bloody annoying. I've not had something like this for like 10 years. A chest cold anyway. Okay. The guides are showing me people that are waking up, not us. We know we're going with the flow now. We've got our sails up on our little boats and we're just going with the flow. We know to go with the flow. As much as we stay grounded and we do all the things that keep us in the now, we also go with the flow. So we don't have a lot of resistance in our body to the things that are happening around us, because we know things around us can only really, really drastically affect us if we allow them to. But they're showing me all these people waking up, because we know we're moving to the new earth. All these people are out on, they're in like rowboats, but it's showing me they're all going in all different directions. They're just floating around aimlessly on the water. It's almost showing me a visual of, like, for example, we're getting the Titanic again, because we've been talking about Titanic a lot here. The Titanic goes down, right? and sinks. And then there's all the rescue boats just floating in the water, just going all different directions, just floating, shocked and stunned. You know, people, imagine what people have seen, the boat going down. Well, this is what people are seeing. They're seeing their life going down like the Titanic. They're seeing their life changing. Everything has just changed in their life. You think about it, analogy being Titanic. You've just survived. And then how are you going to survive? Is someone going to come and rescue you? It's completely dark. You're all disorientated. There's bodies in the water. There's a lot of confusion and chaos this year. That's what I'm getting for the people waking up. This is what they're like. Well, I think what I'm sort of getting with this analogy is that they sort of realise that no one came to rescue them. You know, if you think about the Titanic sinking, no one came and rescued them. They had to kind of rescue themselves. So this is why I'm getting all these boats in different directions and no one's really knowing where to head. Where do we go? You know, it's dark. I don't know how long it was till people actually did come and rescue them. But at the moment, this is the visual for this year. People are disorientated. They don't know which way to turn. They don't know where to go. This is the people waking up. There's going to be a lot of confusion this year. And because they're going through their awakening too. People don't know what direction to go. Do I sell my house? Do I turn it over to the bank? Do I go bankrupt? Do I have to get a second job? Should I buy a house even? Because this is a terrible time. Interest rates are high. Houses are skyrocketed. All this kind of stuff. Like, how am I going to survive? Are we going to make it into next year? Like, there's a lot of questions that people waking up are having now. See, we all saw this coming. So we were fortunately able to prepare. But it's still not easy. But we knew which direction to go and just flow and stay away from government, basically. Just not flow with what the government's dishing out. We flow a different way. We flow on our own path is what I'm getting. But this is the people, they're very disorientated, they're in shock, they're confused, they don't know what direction to take. So it's sort of that image of the Titanic has sunk, meaning, well, their old lives and everything they knew, because we are shifting to a new earth. And it's like you're in these boats and you're just stuck in the middle of nowhere in the dark. That's the image I'm getting for a lot of people waking up. So they've got like choices to make now. They've got big choices to make. You know, what do I do next? This is what a lot of people will be at that crossroads now. What do I do next? And see, we've been talking here for a long time about a lot of people waking up, going through their anger beast mode. A lot of Karens, we've talked about that because their pain bodies rise up and they get triggered off very easily. I think a lot of people are going to be settling with that now because the anger's not really solving their problems, is it? You know, the anger comes out like the volcano spews out and then everything settles and then you have to start looking around you and making decisions. So that's what I'm getting for the people waking up. You're still going to get some that are going to be, because everybody's waking up at different times. But I feel now that we're vibrating up more this year is the shift to the new earth, that the vibrating, people have to start living from a kinder, more caring, more heartfelt place. We talk about it all the time, which, as I said the other day, it softens people's hearts. They start to soften again and they be kinder to other people. That's what I'm getting. And themselves, and kinder to yourself. Because we know that's what a lot of the this awakening process is. It's about being kinder to yourself. You think how hard a lot of us have probably been on ourselves over our lifetime. You know, we put ourselves down. It's like we're almost taught those things. You're a bad person. You're no good. You're never going to become anything. You know, we pick up all this garbage along the way, which isn't even who we are. And, sometimes it takes that awakening process to hit rock bottom, like we often say, to rise up from the ashes like the phoenix and realize who you really are. You're not all the things that people have told you are, or the bully at school told you, or the bully at your workplace, or whoever. Just little things we pick up along the way. As sensitive souls, particularly empaths, we do pick up a lot of energy behind words, and it really has a big effect on us throughout our life. All right, so that's what's happening. Everyone's starting to soften this year, which is good. We don't want all the beast mode Karens anymore. We've had enough of all the road rage and all that. Oh, sorry, guys. All right, let's see if there's anything else. Oh, China's on the march. China's moving forward. Oh, that's what I meant to tell you. Speaking of China, it just come to me then. Remember I was telling you about Papua New Guinea at the top of Australia, that place that had the civil unrest and is all out of control fighting, and that it's a fairly big island on the top of Australia. Well, yes, Panda's moving in. They're linking. China's taking over Papua New Guinea, which is a huge step for Australia. And I told you they already took Solomon Islands. Well, I think they're moving into PNG. There's some connection there with PNG and China. It's all happening, guys. So we know why there's civil unrest there. That happened in Solomon Islands too. There was a lot of civil unrest. And bloody Australia went over and stopped all the protesting in Solomon Islands. And then China just took over. So it's all about military takeovers. I was telling you, I think there's diamond mines in Papua New Guinea. So China's on the move. It's showing me all their soldiers like marching forward, you know how precision they are. It's showing me that China's really on the move now. They're trying to really get their position of power on the global stage. We know it's China that wants to have world domination. They always have. Xi Panda we call it, sorry. They want global power. All right. I am getting Trudeau. We do call Canada China here. Trudeau has a lot of insight into how Xi Jinping works. He studied, oh my God, he studied Xi Jinping's theories of people control. I feel like he's had a lot of meetings with Xi Jinping. I feel like I feel like he studied it. The fortunate part is, guys, in Canada, and keep it in your mind, people are waking up to his nonsense, Trudeau. So don't be scared and don't be frightened about it. But he has studied it. It's saying he studied the mind games. He might have talked to Xi Jinping at length. See, we don't know what meetings and that they have, but he studied how to work on the mind. But see, it's like the indoctrination has to start early. If you think about it, although it doesn't really, does it? If you think of that mass psychosis during the jab wheel, whew, bloody hell, that came left to centre, didn't it? Got adults, young, old, all age groups sucked into that one like a real hypnosis. But Trudeau knows that Xi Jinping, this all gets done at the preschool, young school age. You start this, well, it's called, I'm calling it soldiering. It's soldiering, training, morphing into the same, everyone the same, everyone the same, everyone think the same. This is what happens in the schooling life in China. They're just forced down a one-way road. They're all forced down a one-way road. It's showing me all these little preschoolers in China just being forced down this road, not any other road. No, you don't take that road, or that road. You take this road because it's the only road that we're offering you. So that's what I'm getting for Trudeau. He knows, and maybe, I just don't know why, but, you know, maybe you're going to find there's going to be a lot more changes in the schooling systems in Canada. Let me know if anything's happening over there, but it could be even the young schooling, like the preschool, the kindergarten. Is that what you call it over there? I'm not sure. This kind of thing, the daycare centres, all this early it's saying mind games, mind training. It's mind training. He'll call it something else, but I think you might find there might be something like that coming out this year. Oh, God, he just doesn't stop, does he? All I can think of with him is all this transgender stuff, because I keep thinking about that Rip Curl that I was telling you about yesterday, the Aussie company, who's replaced that Bethany, the one-armed surfer, with the transgender guy. Like, absolute idiotic, isn't it? It really is. You can't even believe. And that'll be the end of Rip Curl. They'll do the Budweiser and then have to try and fix it. And why are they doing this? Well, that's the image I get for Trudeau. He's still going to push a lot of this transgender stuff. And see, now we're in February. We don't know what's going to come out, guys. There's still going to be heaps more. The guides keep saying, we won't get shocked. Well, we will get shocked, but we won't be shocked. We'll just be laughing and go, oh, here we go. Like, you've got to give them 10 points, guys. They're pretty creative for the things they come out with. Like, you just think, how can this be happening to our lives? Don't you? Anyway, it's just what I'm getting for Trudeau. Let's see if there's anything else. We know he's going to be pushing his red carpet out. It's showing me him with his red carpet rollout, which is the reset agenda if you're new here, and him pushing it out really hard. He's trying to push it under the people's feet and everything. It's showing me him, when your carpet's rolled up, but you got to roll it out, and you're trying to get people to lift their feet up so you can roll it under their feet. And now this is the little people, peasants and Lego people, is trying to shove them out of the way, push them to the side so he can just roll his red carpet out. That's the image I'm getting. All right, see if there's anything else, and then we'll pull some cards. I'm getting that Germany's got this, meaning the little people have got this. We know Germany's going so well. You guys are brilliant. Thanks for all your wonderful feedback too. This is all of you. You all let us know what's happening in your countries. It's absolutely fantastic. We know German farmers are still going. There's people behind them. We know they've started a movement. We know France farmers are happening, Europe. We know that it's going on. It's starting to, vibrate out and lift the frequency vibration. And they're showing me Germany's really risen to the occasion. Like Germany, they're showing me people climbing up this bell tower. I don't know if you have a special bell tower over there in Munich or Berlin, somewhere like that. And they're showing me the bell ringing. It's the bell ringing ga-ding, 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 ga-ding. And it's like the people having a win, a big win in Germany. And that's what I'm getting. The people are starting to reach the top, and we might even, it's like hearing this bell ringing. When someone just reaches the top and they're ringing this bell. And it's a positive. You think of a bell frequency vibration of a big giant bell, what a vibration that sends out. So that's what I'm kind of getting. They're reaching, I'm just getting that. They're ringing the bell, which means they're sending a massive, and I would say global vibrational frequency out. They might literally be ringing a bell, because that could be significant in Germany. I'm not sure, but I'm just getting this massive bell, and all these people are ringing it really loud, and it's sending a signal out to the little people, peasants and Lego people in Germany. We've got this. We're winning this. That's what I'm getting. It's really positive vibes in Germany. Woohoo! Let's hope it happens everywhere else. Oh, let's just fingers crossed, guys. Fingers crossed. There's a lot happening this year. Be ready for it, guys. There's a lot happening. Well, now we're in February because January is gone. We knew there was going to be tons to come. Let's pull an affirmation. Soften. Oh, there you go. It's better to be a soft wind no one saw coming than a tornado that destroyed everything in its path. We got that one the other week, remember? But that reminds me of softening around the heart. See, the energy's softening in people this year. It's like I said, they're not all the Karens, beast modes, pain bodies rising up. And that's us. Better to be a soft wind no one saw coming than a tornado that destroyed everything in its path. We're much softer now, aren't we, guys? I'm actually going to pull 3 of these. We're much softer now. We just don't bombard people. We just do our own thing. We're pretty private, aren't we? We know what's going on. We know the truth will come out. So we're kind of just trusting. And again, it's that going with the flow, just letting things be. Be alone. Others will be able to love you once you learn to love yourself. Oh, that was the diamond on that one. And again, that's that enjoying your own company. We're very comfortable being alone. As much as we like to, connect with other people who understand us, being alone actually helps to strengthen your, I'd say spirituality. That's a picture on the soften card. It's like the yin yang. it's about balance, isn't it, really, if you think of that. I'll just pull one more of these. Become. Close your eyes. What does your best self look like? Open your eyes and become your vision. And again, to me, that's the transition. The phoenix rising from the ashes, the caterpillar from the cocoon into the butterfly. That's what you become. You become your true self, guys, don't you? During your awakening. So a lot of people are doing that this year. I'll pull one a life alignment card. So people are becoming their true self. Not us, that's the people waking up. We've already done it. If you're here on my channel, you're already awake. We're still growing and learning and spiritually evolving. That never finishes. I always say that. We just keep vibrating, you know, to those next levels. I open my heart. Yeah, see, it's all about the heart energy. I open my heart. And that's what I was saying to you the other day about a lot of people, if they've been hurt, they've suffered grief, their hearts harden and they protect it. You know how a lot of people always say put their guard up and they don't want their heart to get hurt. Very common sayings. Well, a lot of people are opening their hearts back up again. They're being more caring, more understanding. It's good. I'm going to also do my Be Here Now. I know a lot of you really love this book. It's so beautiful, this book. Absolutely love it. Let's see what we get. Let's see what message the guides give us today. Oh, here we go. Oh, resilience. And look at the picture is a thistle. Scotland. I've got a few in Scotland. The thistle. We get lots of thistles here too, where I live. Oh, they're so sharp. You know what that thistle reminds me of? In the movie Braveheart, speaking of Braveheart, by Mel Gibson, the beginning of that movie, he gives this little boy, or it's actually the Braveheart, what's his name? I can't think. Wallace, was it William Wallace? Loses his mum, I think it was, and the little girl gives him a thistle, and he folds it up in a handkerchief. She gives him a thistle when they're really little. That's the start of the movie. I love that movie, Braveheart. It's very sad, isn't it? But it's a beautiful love story as well. So I just think of Braveheart when I see the thistle, because that's in that film clip. And that was the song I gave the other day. The Queen song, Who Wants to Live Forever. There's a film clip actually for Braveheart of him and the little girl and the thistle and everything. It's absolutely beautiful. I'm going to read a bit. Cultivating resilience allows us to move through our days with grounding sense of strength and comfort from within, and to tread with equal measures of strength and softness through our relationships and our world. No matter what may come, by cultivating resilience, we find reservoirs of perseverance, positivity, and courage ever available to us. If we perceive resilience as hardness or impenetrability, however, we miss its essence and beauty. While resilience gives us strength, it flourishes with our willingness to be tender, flexible, and open. This concept is beautifully expressed in the nature of the thistle. Just as the thistle flower's prickly pod is self-protective, we must actively preserve our peace in daily life by carefully choosing the thoughts we think, the words we speak, and the actions we take. We must be selective with the company we choose to keep, nurture loving inner atmospheres, and work with personal boundaries that nurture and support us. Yet we needn't harden ourselves to life and each other, feeling as if we always have to be strong, even when we need to surrender, know the answers when we simply don't, or turn down loving assistance when we sincerely need it. Our prickly buds must break before we can blossom too. Aww. Indeed, to truly blossom, we must see and experience ourselves with respect and compassion as we grow and change. And this courageous openness is resilience. Wow, actually, what a great analogy. It's true. You push through all the prickliness and that toughness of life, and then you're this beautiful purple flower. We have become so resilient, haven't we? We are like the thorn, aren't we, guys? You know, all the things that have happened to us over the last 4 years, you know, it's the water off a duck's back now. We kind of go, oh yeah, what else could these clowns throw at us that, you know, what could be worse than the whole vilification and all the nonsense that we've all gone through, the mandate issues, every BS that they've fed to us, you know. We know there's more coming, but what could, you know, nothing we can't handle. Resilience yeah, as much as, and like I do talk a lot about us protecting ourselves, which we do, which is probably what the thorns do. It protects us so we can still emerge into who we really are, which is like the beautiful purple, not thorn, thistle, the purple thistle flower. That's a really great analogy. I do like that. And it's associated with Braveheart. Isn't it beautiful? I love it. I love that Queen song. It is really magic. Hang on, let me see if there's anything else to finish off with today, guys. Oh, I'm getting a Robbie. Actually, I've been watching that Robbie Williams clip. Sorry, I'm getting a Robbie Williams song. Just made me think. I've been watching that Robbie Williams Netflix series. It's actually pretty interesting. Gosh, people go through a lot. You don't realise what the background stories of people's lives, do you? What goes on in people's lives. Like, I was thinking about it when he did those concerts with the 90,000 people. Like, that is an enormous amount of pressure, isn't it? And you know, he was so young at the time when it all started. I love Take That. They were great, weren't they? So I'm getting that song, Real Love. Not Real Love. I Don't Want to Feel. I'm getting that feel song. And again, because we know people have to go into their feeling space, that's why we're getting that Robbie Williams song. I don't want to feel real love in the home that I live in. I just want to feel. I just want to feel. See, this year is going to be about, it's about getting back into your feeling place. That's why we're getting that song. But go check out the doco. It's interesting on Netflix, guys. Okay, hang on. I do love that song. I really, and Angels is another brilliant song of his. How popular was Angels? Angels is such a magical song, isn't it? I love that song. There's an angel. It's beautiful. All right, let's see, there's one more thing. Oh, I'm getting this old song. I don't know who sings it though. Take me to the river. Watch me in the water. Tumbling down. Tumbling down. Take me to the river. It's an old song, but that's us, you know, having our picnic by the river, relaxing, chilling out, staying grounded. I am getting that song today. Let me see if there's one more song. I'm getting this beautiful song by Barbara Streisand. I love Barbara Streisand. Oh, sometimes I drop, and it's somewhere, somehow, someday. Oh, I can't think of the name of it. They're just giving me a smidgen of it. Was it from the movie? Was it Gretel? What was that movie? Oh, I can't think of it, guys. Oh, sorry, but they're giving me that song. Maybe we need to look it up. I wonder what it is. They just give me bits and then I have to sing it, unfortunately, for you guys. Hang on a minute. Let's see if there's one more thing. I love this song too. I'm going to give you this song. It's by Neil Diamond and Barbara Streisand. You Don't Bring Me Flowers. You don't bring me flowers anymore. You don't sing me love songs. I hardly wait to see me. Now I heard it all. Oh, she's got the best voice. I'm going to leave you with that song today. I don't know why we get the song sometimes, guys. We just do. So I just give them to you anyway in case they mean something to you or there might be words in it that we need to hear. And sometimes we just need to play them and enjoy them for what they are. I can't believe I got through without a coughing fit, guys. So I'm going to leave you that. You Don't Sing Me Love Songs. You Don't Bring Me Flowers, I think it's called, by Neil Diamond and Barbara Streisand. Oh, beautiful. There's a Scottish thistle. I love that image. Oh, I spoke too soon, guys. Oh my God. I'm going to have a rest. I'll say goodbye from Australia. Don't forget, like buttons, comment down below, and I'll talk to you very soon. Take care, sorry. Oh, oh my God. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye, everyone. Bye.